Although spaceflight news is mainly focused on orbital space activities, we are going to make an exception in this episode. We will look at a mission which was not heading for orbit because it was a so-called suborbital flight, and yet it was an attractive one because it carried a classified payload. The American company Rocket Lab probably needs no introduction. After all, we regularly cover the launches of its Electron rockets. The company make live webcasts of the launches and publish photographs of their launch vehicles during pre-launch preparations. However, the last mission was a different story. The launch was not broadcasted. There is not any video recording available, as well as no detailed photos. Rocket Lab published only 2 photos of the launching Electron, but without any significant details of the launch vehicle. So what do we know about this mission? The launch occurred on June 18th at 1:24 Universal Time from the launch pad LC-2 at Mid-Atlantic Regional Spaceport in Virginia. The rocket used was technically not the Electron, but its suborbital variant named HASTE, or Hypersonic Accelerator Suborbital Test Electron, capable of carrying payloads of up to 700 kilograms, although not into orbit. This was the first time HASTE was used, and Rocket Lab is likely to use it again in the future. By the way, this photo shows that the launcher performed a dogleg maneuver during final phase of the mission. In other words, it changed its heading before separation of the payload. The high level of secrecy surrounding the mission can be attributed to the customer, the US Department of Defense. Consequently, there are no further details available. Industry experts speculate that the mission, dubbed DYNAMO-A, was a test of new hypersonic technologies that could be applied to advanced weapon systems. On June 18th at 22:21, Universal Time Falcon 9 launched the Indonesian satellite Satria. The satellite is designed to provide communications for local schools, hospitals, and other public institutions from geostationary orbit. The first stage of the Falcon 9 was used for the 12th time, and it successfully landed on an autonomous drone ship. On June 15th, 2 Americans, Stephen Bowen and Warren Hoburg, conducted a spacewalk in order to install the last iROSA photovoltaic panel. After 5 hours and 35 minutes, they were done with all the scheduled tasks. With this spacewalk, several years of upgrading the station's power system has been completed. Thank you for watching another episode of Spaceflight News. We publish 6 videos a week because there is always something interesting going on in spaceflight, so be sure to subscribe if you don't want to miss any more episodes.